You're watching Football Daily, and it's that time of the week again. It's transfer talk. The transfer window is firmly shut, but that doesn't mean the rumours have stopped. So we've pulled together the most interesting of the week. And if you hear any transfer rumours yourself, remember to tweet them in with the hashtag transfertalk to me at Doogie Critchley or the Football Daily account. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you've hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss out on one of our daily videos. We kick things off in Barcelona, where the Catalan club are still in the market for a replacement for Luis Suarez. And the men now under the scope are England forwards Marcus Rushford and Harry Kane. The former Liverpool striker turns 33 in January, and his new camp deal runs out in 2021, meaning the Spanish team has to act fast. Rashford has scored 4 goals in 11 appearances this season and was linked with a move to Barcelona in July before signing a new 4-year contract keeping him at Old Trafford. Harry Kane meanwhile has netted 8 times this term, however Spurs have only managed to win 4 of their 13 matches this season in all competitions, sparking rumours the England captain could leave to win trophies. And although Suarez is ageing, the Uruguayan has scored 7 in 9 this season, coming up clutch in their 2-1 win against Inter in the Champions League. Since being at Barcelona, he has won 4 La Liga titles, a Champions League, and has contributed to 280 goals in 256 appearances for the Blaugrana club, leaving whoever replaces him with big shoes to fill. Spanish outlet Mundo Deportivo claimed Barcelona are also keeping tabs on Paris Saint-Germain and France sensation Kylian Mbappe, and Inter Milan forward Lautaro Martinez. So it seems that this might be one of Luis Suarez's last Barcelona seasons as number 1. Do you think Mbappe or Martinez are Barcelona standard? And don't forget to go check out Euro Transfer Talk on Euro Football Daily. We head over to London now, where Crystal Palace are weighing up a move for unsettled Chelsea striker Olivier Giroud. The French forward has made just 5 appearances this season and has not started a match since August, the same month he got his last goal for the club. He has reportedly told manager Frank Lampard he desires a move away in January. The 33-year-old's contract runs out at the end of the season, and he fears his lack of game time will see him miss out on next summer's Euros. Although he is not a prolific goalscorer, in last season's Europa League he was unstoppable, scoring 11 goals in 14 appearances, which led to the Blues' triumph. Now it seems Crystal Palace manager Roy Hodgson hopes the Frenchman can replicate that form and maybe even help the Eagles mount a top 6 challenge, as his team surprisingly hold that last European spot at the moment. Despite their impressive start, the Eagles have scored just 8 goals in 10 games and are keen to add firepower. Inter Milan are also monitoring Giroud's situation and would like to loan him, but after 8 seasons in the Premier League, a move across London could be more desirable for the veteran striker. But if you were Frank Lampard, what would you do? Let him go or make him stay? Let us know in the poll above. We stay in London now, where Arsenal are set to beat off competition from AC Milan to sign rising Bundesliga star Dayot Upamecano from RB Leipzig. The Gunners attempted to lure the French defender in the summer but were scared off after being asked to cough up £70 million. According to reports, Upamecano's release clause lowers by £17 million each year. And with so much admiration from top clubs in Europe, this would be the perfect time for Leipzig to cash in. This season, the 20-year-old is averaging 4.3 tackles and interceptions per game, almost triple that of David Luiz and Socrates, who are Arsenal's current centre-back pairing. Upamecano also averages 54 passes per game this season, more than the Gunners duo, who have had question marks over their performances this season, the latest being raised after their 1-0 loss away at Sheffield United. Arsenal still have William Saliba to come in next season and have the likes of Holding and Chambers still in the ranks, so would a move for the Frenchman make sense? Let us know as ever down below. We head over to Manchester, where Ed Woodward is increasingly positive that Leicester's James Madison will be a Man United player next summer. The Athletic report that the positive relationship between Woodward and his opposite number at Leicester, Susan Whelan, could help get a deal done. Madison has been in excellent form this season, recording 5 goal contributions in just 9 games, earning himself an England call-up earlier this month. A number of Premier League clubs have been monitoring the 22-year-old, and rightly so. This season he averages 3.3 shots per game, 1.6 key passes and 2.9 dribbles. To put that into context, only Paul Pogba in the whole of United's midfield manages more key passes than the Englishman. Leicester boss Brendan Rodgers has previously admitted it would be hard for him to stop Madison from joining the likes of United. The Foxes, however, have made an incredible start to the season and are currently in 3rd place, with the 22-year-old playing a prominent part in their success. Meanwhile, United sit 13th, having gained only 10 points in 9 games, so if Madison was to leave, would it be a step down? What do you guys think though? Should Madison leave or stick it out with the up-and-coming Foxes? Let us know down below. Now back to North London, where the Eriksen transfer saga has taken another turn. According to reports, PSG are plotting to hijack Real Madrid's move to sign the Danish superstar next summer. The Tottenham playmaker has less than a year left on his current contract and has turned down a renewal from Spurs, making it pretty clear who will leave at the next given opportunity. The 27-year-old has had his worst start to a season since joining Spurs, contributing to just 2 goals in 11 appearances. Real Madrid are believed to be the Danish midfielder's preferred destination. However, a move to the Bernabeu failed to materialise last summer. Meanwhile, PSG are planning a midfield overhaul as they look set to ditch out of favour Leandro Paredes and Julian Draxler to make room for the Dane. The two midfielders have made just 8 appearances combined and have failed to make any impact when called upon. Bayern Munich also remain interested in Eriksen despite such a bad start with Spurs. But if you were Eriksen, where would you go? Real, Bayern or PSG? Let us know in our second poll above. Staying in North London now, and it looks like Daniel Levy has finally found his Eriksen replacement, and it's 4-time Champions League winner Isco. The 27-year-old who joined Real Madrid in 2013 has struggled to solidify a starting position in the team recently, and this season he has missed 6 games due to injury. The Spaniard still has 3 years remaining on his current deal, but he's seen himself fall down the pecking order recently, with Modric, Kroos, Casemiro and Valverde ahead of him. With a Bernabeu a possible destination for Eriksen, Isco could find himself even further away from the starting 11. Spanish outlet El Desmarque claims Spurs are favourites to get the signature of Isco, although Bayern Munich, who obviously recently put 7 past Spurs, are also keen on him. The same age as Eriksen, Isco will have big boots to fill as the Dane averaged 2.4 key passes and 2.4 shots per game, trumping the Spaniard who only managed 1 and 1.3 respectively last season. Real Madrid currently sits second in La Liga while Spurs are 7th after a terrible start, so Levy will be hoping their fortunes could change to lure in the midfielder. But if you were Isco, what would you do? Stay at Madrid or head to Spurs? Let us know in the comments below. Now on to our main story, and we're back in Manchester where Ed Woodward is considering a move for former Liverpool midfielder Emery in January. After a decent start to life in Italy, making 29 appearances in Serie A last season, the 25-year-old appears to have fallen out of favour under new head coach Maurizio Sarri. This year the German has made just 3 appearances, all coming off the bench, and was also left out of the Turin side's Champions League squad. In September, Chan stated, "The fact that I am not in the Champions League squad is extremely shocking for me. If I knew about it earlier, I would not have stayed at Juventus." Since then, he has apologised, however, he is still keen to take his skill set elsewhere, and although he isn't one of United's top targets, they are monitoring his situation as they look to strengthen their squad in January. The Reds have failed to replace Herrera and Fellaini, and with Pogba injured, Matic ageing, and Fred still struggling to get to grips with the league, they are lacking experienced players in that area. But if you were Emery Chan, what would you do? Stay in Italy to fight for your place or join Man United? Let us know in the comments below. So guys, that's all we've got time for on Transfer Talk for this week. What did you guys think of the story? Did we miss any out? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to answer those 2 polls. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.